So we all know that donating blood is an amazing, heroic thing to do, right? It saves lives. But what if I told you the hero in this story, that's you, gets some pretty incredible rewards too? Today, we're going to flip the script and explore the surprising benefits of donating blood for you. Seriously, just let that sink in for a moment. What if this one simple act of kindness was actually a two-way street? An act that doesn't just help the person receiving it, but also gives back to you, the donor, in some really powerful ways. And the need is just staggering. Every 2 seconds, someone out there needs blood. Just in the time it took me to say that, another person joined the list. It could be for an accident, a major surgery, or for someone battling a chronic illness. The demand never stops. And here's the really cool part. Your single donation is like a force multiplier. It's not just a one-for-one deal. Your blood gets cleverly separated into its core components. You've got the red cells, plasma, and platelets, and each of those parts can go to a different patient with a very specific need. So one donation can end up helping 3, maybe even 4 people. Okay, I get it. The whole idea of donating blood can feel a little intimidating. Needles, right? But honestly, the reality is so much simpler and more straightforward than you probably imagine. So let's just walk through it, step by step, and take all the mystery out of it. So here's the deal. The whole thing, from the moment you walk in to the moment you leave, usually takes less than an hour. You start with a quick sign-in and a mini health screening. That's step 1. Then the actual donation, which is surprisingly fast, like 10 to 15 minutes. And then, maybe the best part, you get to chill out with a free snack and a drink. And that's it. You're back to your day, having done something incredible. And our bodies? They are absolutely amazing at this stuff. Your plasma levels? They're pretty much back to normal within 24 hours. And your red blood cells are fully back in action in just a few weeks. It's a totally natural, super efficient process that your body is built for. Of course, safety is number one, for you and for the person getting your donation. So there are definitely times when you should wait. You know, if you're feeling sick, have low iron, or maybe just got a new tattoo, it's best to hold off for a bit. The staff at the donation center are pros. They'll walk you through everything. All right, now for the part you've been waiting for. We've talked about how you're helping others, but let's dive into the unexpected health perks you get in return. This is where things get really interesting. To really get the biggest benefit, we have to talk about iron. We all need it. It's essential. But it's one of those things where too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. When too much iron builds up, it can cause a condition called hemochromatosis, which can seriously damage your organs over time. You see, excess iron contributes to something called oxidative stress. The easiest way to think about it is like internal rust. It can damage and harden your arteries. So by donating blood, you're safely lowering your iron stores. This simple act literally helps reduce that internal rusting, which is fantastic for your heart health. It's a huge win for your cardiovascular system in the long run. The best way to think about donating blood is like hitting a refresh button for your entire circulatory system. You're basically telling your body, okay, out with the old, in with the new. So how does this refresh actually work? Well, when you donate, your kidneys kick into gear and release a hormone called EPO. EPO is like the messenger that runs to your bone marrow and says, hey, time to make some fresh, new red blood cells. It's not just a repair job. It's this amazing regenerative cycle that keeps your whole system running at its best. Okay, now for something truly remarkable. This is a question that's popping up in some pretty groundbreaking new research. It's a fascinating and potentially game-changing idea. So here's the gist of it. As we get older, our blood stem cells can develop mutations. Some are harmless, but some can increase the risk for blood cancers. This new research suggests that when you donate frequently, your body's process of making new blood seems to favor the stem cells that have healthier genetics. It's almost like the act of donating encourages your body to pick the good guys to multiply over the riskier ones. Now, hold on. It is absolutely critical we put this in perspective. This is very new, very exciting research, but it is not a formal medical recommendation. Nobody is saying you should donate blood just to prevent cancer. It's a really interesting correlation that scientists are still digging into.
And the perks of balancing your iron don't just stop with your heart. Lowering any excess iron also seems to help your metabolism. It can improve how your body responds to insulin, and it takes some of that oxidative stress off your liver, which is a big help in preventing issues like fatty liver disease.
But, the benefits aren't just physical. There's this huge psychological and social boost that comes with being a donor, and it can have a massive impact on your overall well-being. Simply put, doing good feels good. Doing something totally selfless for someone else literally lights up the reward centers in your brain. It gives you this real sense of purpose, and it's been shown to lower stress. In fact, studies show that regular volunteers tend to have lower rates of depression. Plus, it creates this awesome positive feedback loop. You know you need to be healthy to donate, so it motivates you to eat well, drink more water, and get good rest. It's a total win-win for your mind and body.
So let's just zoom out for a second. This one simple, personal act you can do in your town connects you to this massive, global community. It's a quiet but incredibly profound way to make a difference on a worldwide scale.
And look at this chart. Honestly, this is staggering. The World Health Organization estimates that less than 10% of people who are eligible to donate blood actually do. That means 90% of potential lifesavers are sitting on the sidelines. Just think about that. That 90% is a huge opportunity to make sure safe blood is always available for anyone who needs it, anywhere in the world.
So let's bring it all home. In less than an hour, you get a free mini health check, you do something great for your own heart and metabolism, you get a powerful mood boost, and, oh yeah, you help save multiple lives. It's an incredible deal when you think about it. The only question left is, will you?